Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, this is the perfect place to improve your English listening skills through engaging stories and biographies. Today, we're diving into the fascinating life of one of the most famous figures in modern history, Donald Trump. I'll be talking about Donald Trump, one of the most well-known and controversial figures in modern history. From his beginnings in New York City to his rise as a billionaire businessman, TV personality, and eventually the 45th President of the United States, Trump's life has been a fascinating journey. Let's dive into his evolution. Although Trump had expressed interest in politics for years, it wasn't until 2015 that he officially announced his run for the presidency. Campaigning as a Republican, he promised to make America great again by focusing on job creation, strict immigration policies, and renegotiating trade deals. Donald Trump's life story is one of ambition, resilience, and controversy. Whether admired or criticized, his impact on business, media, and politics is undeniable. From a real estate developer in New York to the Oval Office, Donald Trump's journey is a remarkable example of achieving success through determination and confidence. Donald Trump was born into a wealthy family, with his father, Fred Trump, being a successful real estate developer in New York City. Fred's business primarily focused on building middle-class housing in Brooklyn and Queens, which gave Donald a strong financial foundation. After graduating from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Donald joined the Trump Organization. He quickly shifted the company's focus to luxury real estate in Manhattan, taking bold risks. His first major success was the redevelopment of the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt Hotel, followed by the iconic Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. In the 1980s, Donald expanded his empire into casinos and hotels, particularly in Atlantic City. While some ventures were profitable, others faced significant financial struggles. By the early 1990s, Trump's businesses were deeply in debt due to overexpansion and market downturns. To recover, he negotiated with banks, sold some assets, and restructured his businesses, maintaining control over the Trump Organization. Through the 2000s, Trump diversified his income streams by licensing his name to various real estate projects worldwide, including Trump-branded hotels, golf courses, and residential buildings. His name became a global brand associated with luxury, despite not owning many of the properties himself. Trump also earned substantial income from his role on the reality TV show The Apprentice and from book deals. However, his financial disclosures during his presidency revealed that while his empire remained large, it was highly leveraged, with many properties carrying significant debt. In recent years, Donald Trump's businesses have faced challenges, including the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on his hospitality and tourism ventures. Despite these hurdles, Trump remains a billionaire with an estimated net worth of approximately $2.5 billion as of 2023, according to Forbes. Today, the Trump Organization continues to operate hotels, golf courses, and licensing deals worldwide. While some view him as a symbol of financial success, others criticize his business practices and reliance on debt. Nonetheless, Trump's financial journey reflects his resilience and ability to rebuild after setbacks. Donald Trump's parents played a significant role in shaping his early life and future ambitions. Here's an overview of who they were. Fred Trump father, Frederick Christ Trump, often referred to as Fred Trump, was born on October 11, 1905, in the Bronx, New York, to German immigrant parents Friedrich Trump and Elizabeth Christ. His father, Friedrich, had built a modest fortune in the United States before his untimely death in 1918, leaving Fred and his family to navigate life on their own. Fred showed an early interest in business. By the age of 15, he began working with his mother, Elizabeth, who helped manage their family's real estate holdings after Friedrich's death. Together, they laid the groundwork for what would eventually become the Trump real estate empire. Fred formally established his construction and real estate business, E. Trump & Son, in 1927. Initially, he focused on building affordable housing in Queens and Brooklyn. During the Great Depression, Fred managed to thrive by constructing single-family homes for middle-class families. His strategy often involved leveraging government loans and subsidies, particularly through New Deal programs. During World War II, Fred shifted his focus to building barracks and apartments for the U.S. Navy, further expanding his business. After the war, he capitalized on the housing boom, constructing large-scale developments like apartment complexes for returning veterans and working-class families. Fred Trump was known for his frugality, work ethic, and keen business instincts. He avoided debt as much as possible and reinvested his profits into further developments. His projects included tens of thousands of rental units, such as the famous Trump Village in Brooklyn. Despite his success, Fred was also criticized for controversial business practices, including accusations of racial discrimination in renting apartments during the 1970s. Fred was a strict but supportive father. He encouraged his children, especially Donald, to work hard and think big. He frequently brought Donald to construction sites and taught him the basics of real estate and negotiation. Fred's guidance shaped Donald's competitive nature and business ambitions. Fred Trump passed away on June 25, 1999, at the age of 93, leaving behind a real estate empire worth hundreds of millions of dollars and a legacy that heavily influenced his son's career. Mary Ann McLeod Trump mother. Mary Ann McLeod Trump was born on May 10, 1912, in Tong, a small Gaelic-speaking village on the Isle of Lewis in Scotland. She was the youngest of 10 children in a family of fishermen and crofters, small-scale farmers. Life on the Isle of Lewis was harsh, with limited opportunities, prompting Marian to seek a better future abroad. At the age of 18, Marian immigrated to the United States, arriving in New York in 1930 with only a small suitcase and little money. She initially worked as a domestic servant for wealthy families, cleaning houses and performing household duties. Despite her humble beginnings, Marian adapted quickly to life in America. In 1936, she met Fred Trump at a social event in Queens. The two married shortly afterward, settling into a comfortable life as Fred's real estate business flourished. Marian became a homemaker, raising their 5 children, Marianne, Fred Jr., Elizabeth, Donald, and Robert, in a strict but loving household. Marian was deeply involved in her children's upbringing, instilling values of discipline, politeness, and resilience. She was also known for her devotion to her faith and her charitable work, often volunteering at local churches and organizations. Despite her modest beginnings, Marian embraced her new life of wealth and privilege, but she never forgot her Scottish roots. She often returned to her homeland to visit family and maintained a strong connection to her heritage. Her determination and resourcefulness in building a new life served as an example for her children, particularly Donald, who admired her tenacity. Marian passed away on August 7, 2000, at the age of 88, just over a year after Fred's death. Their influence on Donald Trump. Fred and Marian Trump provided Donald with a unique combination of values that shaped his personality and career. From Fred, Donald inherited a sharp business sense, a competitive drive, and a focus on building wealth. Fred's success and mentorship exposed Donald to the world of real estate at an early age, setting the stage for his future endeavors. From Mary Ann, Donald inherited a sense of resilience and an appreciation for his family's immigrant story. Her nurturing personality balanced Fred's strictness, and her emphasis on discipline and hard work became integral to Donald's character. Together, Fred and Marion built a strong foundation for their children, combining wealth and ambition with family values. Their influence on Donald's upbringing and career remains a central part of his life story. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, one of New York City's 5 boroughs. His full name is Donald John Trump, and he grew up in a large, close-knit family. His father, Fred Trump, was a highly successful real estate developer who built middle-income housing in New York, while his mother, Marion McLeod Trump, came from Scotland. She immigrated to the United States as a young woman. Donald was the 4th of 5 children. His siblings were Mary Ann, Fred Jr., Elizabeth, and Robert. Growing up in a wealthy family, Donald had access to many opportunities, but his parents also instilled in him the values of discipline and hard work. As a young boy, Donald attended the Q Forest School in Queens. However, his energetic and often rebellious nature led his parents to enroll him in the New York Military Academy at the age of 13. They believed the academy's structured environment would help him develop discipline and character. At the academy, Donald excelled in sports and leadership. He was a standout athlete, playing baseball and soccer, and even earned awards for his efforts. After graduating, he spent 2 years at Fordham University in New York. Later, Donald transferred to the prestigious Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, where he studied economics. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics, which would serve as a foundation for his future career in business. After finishing college, Donald joined his father's company, the Trump Organization. Fred Trump had built a successful business developing residential properties in Brooklyn and Queens, but Donald had bigger ambitions. In the 1970s, Donald started working on larger projects in Manhattan. His first major success was the redevelopment of the Commodore Hotel, which had fallen into disrepair. Donald saw potential in the property, partnered with Hyatt Hotels, and transformed it into the Grand Hyatt Hotel. This project earned him significant recognition and established his reputation as a bold and innovative developer. Throughout the 1980s, Donald Trump's name became synonymous with wealth and success. He constructed some of the most iconic buildings in New York City, including the Trump Tower, a luxury skyscraper on Fifth Avenue. Trump Tower wasn't just a building. It was a symbol of Donald's growing empire and ambition. In addition to real estate, Donald expanded his ventures into casinos, purchasing properties in Atlantic City. His most famous project, there was the Trump Taj Mahal, which opened in 1990 as the largest casino in the world. During this period, Donald also became a prominent figure in the media. His flashy lifestyle, bold personality, and high-profile relationships made him a favorite subject for magazines and TV shows. Donald Trump's personal life has been as eventful as his business career. He has been married 3 times and has 5 children. Ivana Trump, 1977 to 1992, Donald married Ivana, a model from Czechoslovakia, in 1977. Together, they had 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. Ivana also played a key role in the Trump Organization. The couple divorced in 1992, but remained on good terms for the sake of their children. Marla Maples, 1993 to 1999. In 1993, Donald married actress Marla Maples. They had 1 daughter, Tiffany Trump. However, the marriage ended in 1999. Melania Trump, 2005, present in 2005. Donald married Melania Naus, a Slovenian model. They have 1 son, Barron Trump, born in 2006. Donald is also a proud grandfather, as his older children have families of their own. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Donald Trump became a household name not just for his business ventures, but also for his appearances in pop culture. He hosted the reality TV show The Apprentice, where contestants competed in business challenges. His signature phrase, "You're fired," became iconic and further solidified his fame. Although Donald Trump had hinted at entering politics for many years, it wasn't until 2015 that he officially announced his candidacy for president. Running as a Republican, he promised to make America great again and focus on issues like job creation, immigration reform, and trade deals. In 2016, Donald Trump faced former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton in the presidential election. Despite being considered an underdog, he won the Electoral College and became the 45th President of the United States. During his time in office, Donald Trump implemented significant changes, including tax reform. He lowered taxes for businesses to stimulate economic growth. Immigration. He focused on border security, including building a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. Foreign relations. He met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and negotiated trade deals with China. Healthcare. He attempted to reform the Affordable Care Act, but faced challenges. However, his presidency was also marked by controversy. In 2019, he was impeached by the House of Representatives, but acquitted by the Senate. After leaving office in January 2021, Donald Trump returned to his business ventures. He continues to be a polarizing figure, with millions of supporters and critics alike. Many wonder if he will run for president again in the future. Donald Trump's life story is a testament to ambition, resilience, and the ability to adapt to challenges. From building skyscrapers to leading the country, his journey has left a lasting impact on business, politics, and pop culture. Thank you for joining us today. Whether you're here to improve your English or to learn more about Donald Trump's incredible journey, I hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories and lessons. Keep practicing your English daily, and remember that consistency is key to fluency. See you in the next video.